The Labor Department says another 6.6 million Americans filed for jobless benefits last week. That makes nearly 17 million filers in the last 3 weeks, about 11% of the total U.S. workforce. Here in California, the Employment Development Department says that it processed about 925,000 claims just last week. And the key word here is processed. As KPIX 5's Juliette Goodrich reports, a lot of folks are still having problems getting through in the first place.
Since we first ran a report about problems with the Employment Development Department earlier this week, we've received numerous emails and posts from frustrated Bay Area residents. They all have different problems that they can't resolve. So we decided to reach out to the EDD to try to get some answers.
Be sure to make time to sit back and unwind.
Unwind is one thing travel reporter Victoria Shepard finds hard to do these days. She's self-employed and work has dried up.
It's hard because I don't know where the money is going to come from.
Under the new Federal CARES Act, the self-employed are entitled to unemployment compensation. But for Victoria, it's been an obstacle course. She can't apply online because she has worked outside of California in the past 18 months. Snail mail was her only option. But on the form, there is no box to check if you are self-employed.
It asks for specifically for previous employer information. So I wasn't sure if I was doing it right, but I put that Victoria Shepard was the employer. I just have to keep my fingers crossed that the process will work.
Jacqueline Svoboda has a different problem. She applied online and was denied because of unemployment benefits she collected in the past.
It says I've exhausted my resources for the year. We are experiencing a large increase in claims.
Jacqueline is trying to get help over the phone, to no avail. And like everyone else, she's frustrated that EDD phone lines are only manned 4 hours a day.
Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 12 noon Pacific time.
12 noon. You know, very difficult. We're a family. I have 2 kids. We kind of have to call everybody and put things on hold.
Please try again later.
Even between 8 and 12, it's impossible to get through.
Today, I've called it almost 350 times.
David Reber's been trying to fix a mistake he made on his claim form.
I had read an article on the internet before we got laid off that said that if you do have to file for unemployment, you don't need to look for work. And so, to be honest and be forthright on the form, I checked the box and said, did I look for work? And I said, no.
We ran our 3 viewers' questions by EDD and got some answers. Turns out Victoria filled her form out right. If you own your business or are self-employed, you should list yourself as your last employer. Jacqueline should be eligible too. Claimants who have exhausted their benefits may be eligible for a federal extension of 13 weeks. As for David, EDD told us the claimant should not be penalized for answering no to the question of whether or not they're actively seeking work. But David still wonders who is going to fix it.
It's a simple fix, and if I could just talk to somebody for 5 minutes. And it's frustrating because I have no income. I still have to pay the credit cards. I still have to pay the rent. I still have to, I have to buy food.
Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
Now, the EDD does have some useful tips on their online facts, but we discovered it may be hard to find, so we posted direct links on our website, KPIX.com. In Pleasanton, Juliette Goodrich, KPIX 5.
And we just got some good news to report about Jacqueline. She got a call from EDD today. They say they are working on a special program for people like her who have exhausted their regular benefits, and it should be up and running by next Wednesday.